Have you ever felt judged or misunderstood? Like no matter what you do, people just see you a certain way. We've all been there. It's a heavy feeling, isn't it? But what if I told you there's a power stronger than any judgment, a force that can completely transform a person's life? It's the power of simple, unexpected kindness. Let me share a story that perfectly captures this. A long time ago, there was a man named Zacchaeus. Now, Zacchaeus wasn't exactly popular. In fact, most people in his town of Jericho couldn't stand him. He was a chief tax collector, and back then, that meant he worked for the occupying Roman government. Many saw him as a traitor, someone who got rich by taking more money from his own people than he was supposed to. He had wealth, he had a big house, but he was isolated and despised. One day, a buzz filled the streets of Jericho. Jesus was passing through town. Crowds swarmed to get a glimpse of this man who spoke with such wisdom and performed incredible acts of compassion. Zacchaeus, despite his reputation, desperately wanted to see Jesus too. But there was a problem. He was a short man and he couldn't see over the massive crowd. Did he give up? No, he did something a bit undignified for a man of his standing. He ran ahead of the crowd and climbed up a sycamore fig tree, just so he could get a clear view. He probably thought he was hidden, just another face in the leaves observing from a distance. But as Jesus walked by, he stopped right under that very tree. He looked up, right into the eyes of the man everyone else scorned, and said something that must have shocked the entire crowd. He didn't point and say, "There's the sinner." He didn't condemn him. Instead, Jesus called him by his name. "Zacchaeus," he said, "come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." Can you imagine how Zacchaeus felt in that moment? The most respected and loved teacher of his time didn't see a sinner, he saw a person. He offered fellowship and acceptance when everyone else offered judgment and rejection. That one act of kindness, of being seen and valued, completely broke through all of Zacchaeus' defenses. He scrambled down from the tree filled with joy and welcomed Jesus into his home. And that encounter changed everything. Standing before everyone, Zacchaeus declared, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half of my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." His heart was transformed, not by criticism, but by kindness. He went from being a man who took to a man who gave. This story shows us something incredibly powerful. Kindness can change people in ways that judgment never could. A simple act of acceptance can unlock a person's potential for good. It reminds us to look past the labels and see the person, just as Jesus did. If this story touched your heart, please hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing stories inspired by the way of Jesus. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Thank you for watching, and go share a little kindness today.